The morning sun filtered through the large glass windows of an upscale jewelry store in the city's wealthiest district. Everything inside gleamed with opulence, from the sparkling diamonds to the polished marble floors. An elderly woman, with a gentle smile and a neatly pressed navy coat, quietly entered the store. Her name was Miss Evelyn, a retired schoolteacher who had spent decades shaping young minds. Today, she had saved up just enough to purchase a small necklace for her granddaughter's graduation. But little did she know, her visit to the store would turn into a humiliating ordeal that would leave everyone speechless by the end. Before we get into this shocking story, make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you love powerful stories that inspire, educate, and challenge perspectives, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Miss Evelyn wandered through the aisles, her eyes lighting up as she admired the delicate designs. She reached out hesitantly, her fingers grazing the edge of a beautiful pendant. That's when it began. A sharp voice cut through the air. "Can I help you?" The tone wasn't polite, it was accusatory. It came from a young saleswoman, Amanda, whose stiff smile barely concealed her disdain. Miss Evelyn turned to her, unaware of the hostility. "Oh, I'm just looking for a special gift for my granddaughter. She's graduating college soon," Evelyn said softly. Amanda raised an eyebrow, looking her up and down. Her tailored blazer and pointed heels made her feel superior to this older woman. To her, Evelyn didn't belong in a place like this. "These pieces are very expensive," Amanda said, emphasizing the word. "Maybe you'd prefer to browse elsewhere?" The comment stung, but Evelyn brushed it off. "I've saved enough for something modest," she replied kindly, hoping to diffuse the tension. But Amanda wasn't finished. As Evelyn continued to browse, Amanda followed her closely, crossing her arms. Every time Evelyn touched an item, Amanda would step in, as though she was guarding the merchandise. "You need to be careful," she hissed at one point. The store wasn't busy, but the few other customers began to notice the scene unfolding. They watched as Amanda's behavior became more aggressive. At one point, Evelyn reached for a necklace, and Amanda grabbed her wrist. "I knew it," she exclaimed. "You're trying to steal." Evelyn gasped, her face flushing with shock and humiliation. "Steal? I would never," she stammered. But Amanda wasn't listening. "You people are always the same," she muttered under her breath, loud enough for others to hear. The store fell silent. Evelyn's eyes filled with tears as she tried to explain, but Amanda cut her off. "Get out," she yelled, pointing to the door. The elderly woman stood frozen, her dignity shattered. That's when a deep, commanding voice broke through the tension. "What's going on here?" A man in an impeccably tailored suit stepped out from the back office. His name was Marcus, and he owned the store. He had built this business from the ground up, starting with nothing but determination and a dream. Amanda turned to him, flustered but confident. "I caught her trying to steal," she said quickly. "I was just protecting the store." Marcus's sharp eyes moved to Evelyn, who was still trembling. Then he looked back at Amanda. "Did you see her steal something?" he asked calmly. "Well, no," Amanda admitted, "but you can tell by the way she's acting." "That's enough," Marcus interrupted. His voice was firm, and Amanda immediately fell silent. He walked over to Evelyn, his expression softening. "Ma'am, I'm so sorry for how you've been treated. Please, come with me," he said, guiding her toward the back office. Amanda stood there, stunned. What was going on? Inside the office, Marcus offered Evelyn a glass of water and listened as she recounted the ordeal. Then, as she shared her story, something clicked. He recognized her face. Though much older now, it was the same kind face that had once shown him kindness when no one else would. Years ago, Marcus had been a struggling teenager, abandoned by his family and on the brink of homelessness. Miss Evelyn, a teacher at the local school, had stepped in. She had offered him meals, helped him find resources, and encouraged him to believe in himself. Her words had been a turning point in his life, and her support had helped him rise above his circumstances. Marcus's heart swelled with gratitude as he realized who she was. He stood and said, "Miss Evelyn, do you remember me?" She squinted at him, her eyes searching his face. Slowly, recognition dawned. "Marcus," she whispered. "Yes," he said with a smile. "You changed my life. And now it's my turn to repay that kindness." Marcus walked back out to the sales floor, his expression unreadable. Amanda straightened up, trying to appear composed. "Let me make this clear," Marcus said, his voice echoing through the store. "This woman is a valued customer and a personal hero of mine. The way you treated her is unacceptable, and it reflects poorly on this establishment. You're fired, effective immediately." Amanda's jaw dropped. "Fired? But I—" "No excuses," Marcus said. "You don't belong in a place that prides itself on respect and equality." The other customers, who had been watching the spectacle, broke into quiet applause. Amanda stormed out, her face red with humiliation. Marcus turned back to Evelyn and said, "Please, choose anything in the store. It's my gift to you." Tears streamed down her face as she shook her head. "That's too much, Marcus. I can't." "You've already given me more than I could ever repay," he replied. Evelyn eventually chose a modest necklace, the one she had been eyeing from the start. As she left the store, she felt a warmth in her heart, knowing that her small act of kindness so many years ago had come full circle. If you were moved by this story, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more inspirational content like this. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. What lesson did this story teach you? Let's talk about it below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.